Welcome to Brindavan, a Parthasadi family Samarpanam to our beloved parents, a space for enjoying Vaishnava Sampradaya, slokas, songs, Divyadesa Pasarams, and much more. Namaskaram Uttama Bhagavatas. Today let us enjoy the Arthanabhavam of Vishnu Sahasranamam Slokam 89 in our Ayiram Namangal, Ayiram Gunangal series. रामानुजदयापात्रं ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणं श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यं वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकं श्रीशैलेशदयापात्रं दीपत्यादिगुणात्मकं यतीन्द्रप्रवणं वन्दे रम्यजामातरं मुनिम्
सहस्रार्चिः सप्तजिह्वः सप्तैधाः सप्तवाहनः अमूर्तिरनघोचिन्त्यो भयकृद्भयनाशनः.
The first nama in Slokam 89 is Sahasrachi. His effulgence or his brilliance is inestimable. We cannot estimate or we cannot say this is his brilliance. It is inestimable. He uses the rays to illuminate the sun and other objects on the earth. He also gives heat to the earthly beings. He is such a warm Bhagavan. A small part of his brightness is what is seen as the brilliance of the sun. Nama is Sahasrarchi. He has said the same thing about himself in Bhagavad Gita. Let us now see how it is. The Nama is Sahasrarchishe Namaha. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 15, verse 12, Lord Krishna says to Arjuna, you should know that I am the brilliance that illuminates all of the solar system or the complete universe. The radiance of the moon and the brightness of the fire also come from me. I am everything. Yad adityagatam tejo jagad bhasayate kilam yat chandramasi yat chagno tat tejo vidhi mamakam. He says all the brilliance, all the tejas is from me. For the Aditya, the sun, and Chandramasi, the moon. Sapta Jihva is the next nama. Saptam is always 7. He is that form of Agni with 7 tongues. Kali, Karali, Manojavai, Sulohitai, Sudo Murvarnai, Spulingini, and Vishwarupi. He takes the form of Agni with 7 flames as Hiranyai, Karnakai, Raktai, Krishnai, Surprabhai, Adiraktai, Bahurupai, and he consumes all the sacrificial oblations made to the Devatas during the Yagna. He is the receiver of all of the sacrificial oblations made during the Yagna. So he is Sapta Jihva. Jihva is tongue. So he uses all that to receive all the oblations. Nama is Sapta Jihvagnaya Namaha. Saptaidaha is the next Nama. Again, he is the receiver of all the sacrificial offering that is made and which he uses the Jihva, the 7 tongues that he has in the Agni, as Agni. So all the offerings made in the Agni during the Yagna, and he gets or he receives all the offerings and he makes the Yagnas shine. Nama is Sapta Dase Namaha. Sapta Vahana is the next Nama. Sapta is 7 as we said. Vahanam is the vehicle. He is one who has the sun with 7 horses as a chariot and as his vehicle. He has the Chandas Gayatri, Ushnik, Anushtup, Brihati, Pankti, Drushtup, and Jagati as his horses. These are also the meters of Vedic Sanskrit, as it were, written. He controls the wind and the air, which is a prime requirement for life, which is seen in various forms in the universe. So, which basically says that Bhagavan is a controller of the universe with all his 7 horses as his vehicle. It's interesting to see how the names are also the meters in Vedic Sanskrit literature. Nama is Sapta Vahanaya Namaha. Amurti is the next Nama. He is not made of the 5 basic elements of life. That is the Panchabhutas, like the air, water, earth, fire and space. We humans are made of the Panchabhutas, which he is not. So he is Amurti. Nama is Amurtaye Namaha. Anagaha is the next Nama. He is not subjected to karma, just like we are. And so he is very different from us. So that is the difference between Bhagavan and us. He has no karma. He does not carry any of his deeds over him, and which he is blemishless, so there is nothing for him to carry over. So that is why he is Anagaha. Nama is Anaghaya Namaha. Achintyaha is the next Nama. He cannot be compared even with the liberated souls or the muktas, as he is higher than every possible thing. He is incomparable. Achintya. He is the superior most of the superior. He is the most knowledgeable of the knowledged ones. He is the most superior of everything. So that is why he cannot be compared with anything. He is incomparable. Nama is Achintyaya Namaha. Bhayakrit is the next Nama. Bhaya is fear. Krit is to bring in or to do any work that's being done. He brings fear into those who deviate from the path of righteousness. Like he came in the Nrisimha form, or he manifested the Nrisimha form and gave a fear to Hiranyakashipu. So in the same form, he does both Bhayakrit and Bhayanashana. For one, he is the Bhayakrit, that is the Hiranyakashipu. We'll see the next Nama, Bhayanashana, how the same Nrisimha form becomes Bhayanashana for the son of Hiranyakashipu, Prahlada. The last Nama in Slokam 89 is Bhayanashana. We just saw that he creates fear in people who do not follow the path of righteousness. Is he the same to everybody? No. In the same form, the same Nrisimha form, he removed the fears of Bhakta Prahlada. That is the little Prahlada who was chanting his name, who was doing the right thing, who surrendered unto Bhagavan and said, Sriman Narayana is everywhere. He is here, he is there, he is everywhere. So he removed the fear. He came, he took the Nrisimha form, gave fear to the father and removed the fears of the Bhakta Prahlada, little boy. So he is Bhayakrit as well as he is Bhayanashanaha, which is the last Nama. So he is called Bhayanashanaha. Nama is Bhayanashanaya Namaha. So to summarize Slokam 89, his effulgence is inestimable. He uses the rays to illuminate the sun, the moon and all the objects in the universe. He also gives heat and keeps the earthly beings warm. He gives a small part of his brightness to the sun, which brightens up the entire world. He is Agni with 7 tongues, Kali, Karali, Manojavai, Sulohitai and Sudharmavarnai, Spulingini and Viswarupi. He is Agni with 7 flames as Hiranyai, Kanakai, Raktai, Krishnai, Suprabhai, Adiraktai and Bahurupai, and he consumes all the oblations made to all the devatas during the yajna. You may do a yajna on a particular devata, but the eventual benefit of this, but he is the receiver. Bhagavan is the receiver of all the sacrificial offerings and the oblations done, all the austerities done during the yajna. He is the one with 7-horse chariot as his vehicle. Bhagavan has the horses of the sun as Chandas Gayatri, Ushnik, Anushtup, Brihati, Pankti, Drushtup and Jagati. These are all the meters in the Sanskrit literature as well. He is not made of 5 elements of life, the Panchabhuta. He is not made of air, water, earth, fire and space, as which we humans are made of. So he is superior to us. He is not subjected to karma and is therefore different from us humans. He is incomparable and cannot be compared even with the liberated souls or the muktas, as he is higher than every possible thing in this universe and everywhere. He creates a fear in those who deviate from the path of righteousness. And at the same time, he removes the fear of those who follow the rules. So he is Bhayakrit to the father Hiranyakashipu and is Bhayanashanaha to Bhakta Prahlada, the son. So in the same form he does both acts, both the Bhayakrit and Bhayanashanaha. This brings us to the end of Slokam 89. See you all in 90.